I tried Kubu's Dragon Warrior on the Fury Crafting stream, and I gotta say, it's still gonna be as strong as ever. Dragon Warrior is just having such a strong foundation, and the new expansion definitely gave it a lot of extra support, and the Herald action really does help it out too. So in this video I'm gonna give you a quick overview about this cool new version of Dragon Warrior, talk about mulligans, general tips, and everything you need to know in order to be prepared once it actually joins the game on March 17th. Hope you find the video helpful, and if you do, a like and subscribe would be great, but now let's check out the deck.
You are not prepared!
Here's what the list looks like, and of course we are going to be having a lot of the good Dragon Warrior cards, but we're also going to be having the Herald action with Ragnaros in here, and what you're going to be doing with this guy is basically you are going to be trying to improve this guy throughout the game, and eventually you are going to be getting yourself a big-ass Ragnaros, which is going to be an 8/4, and the Death Rattle is going to be 8 damage to a random enemy, and Ragnaros himself, at the end of your turn, will be triggering Death Rattles. It does sound like a pretty good way to be closing out games. You guys know that sometimes Dragon Warrior, even with a great start, it stalls out at the end, just a few damage short from the opponent, but with this Ragnaros action, you should be able to close out most opponents. Going through the cards, we have ourselves a couple of Carrier Whelps. They're just a strong neutral dragon you could be using a lot of the times. The Dark Rider is still making the cut. The Brute Keepers felt a little bit too much on the weapon side, but I'd say Brute Keepers were fine. Battle Peddlers also, of course, are going to be great. Precursory Strikes giving you extra card draw and damage. The new Cataclysmic War Axe is pretty good because it's going to be heralding your Ragnaros, and it's pretty decent damage for the stats and the mana. Darkscale Broodmother is going to be helping you for extra tempo for only 1 mana base. You're going to be getting yourself a 4/3 on the board. The Weapon Infinite still makes the cut in here so you can actually handle some bigger men. The new Scorching Ravager is a Herald Dragon card, and this thing is going to be giving rush to your Soldiers of Ragnaros, so that's going to be pretty awesome. At the beginning there are going to be 2/1s, after that 4/2s, and at the end 8/4s, and the Death Rattle is going to be from 2 to 4 to 8. I would say that the Stadium Announcer is a card I would consider cutting out of this list. For me, this card has been flopping left and right like so many times. It gives an amazing weapon for the opponent, gives me absolute dog water for me. So yeah, Stadium Announcer might be a little bit too much weapons, because we already do have ourselves the Cataclysmic War Axe as well as the Brute Keeper, so I would be eyeballing this one at least 1 copy less as a final version later. Envoy of the End is another Herald card. It's a 5 mana 5/4, it has Taunt and gives you an extra Soldier of Ragnaros, but it's not a dragon itself, so don't treat it as such. We have Chronoloord Apoc in here, which can be handling some pretty big boards if the opponent's not careful. Ultraxion is a staple for any Herald deck, and this one is no different. With this thing, not only are you going to be heralding your Ragnaros and your Deathwing, but you're also going to be discounting your Deathwing as well, so that can be coming in with the clutch for you. Commander Geddon is an interesting card in here because this guy will be basically working like the old tracking used to do. You're going to be discovering a card from your deck and you're going to be destroying the others. You're not discarding them, you're destroying them. So that would be a nice way to actually curve out even better. And of course, you are somewhat of a pretty aggressive deck, mid-range aggressive deck, so burning some of your cards is not the end of the world. You're not expecting to be drawing all of them anyway, so who cares? Ragnaros, we already saw, he is looking pretty sick. He will be triggering your Death Rattle minions at the end of your turn. And it's not only the soldiers, it's any Death Rattle, so that's an interesting thing to consider. Maybe you could run a more Death Rattle heavy version of the deck, but this one definitely looks strong, and this would be a great way to deal 16 damage at the end of your turn, especially on an empty board. Obviously this would work even better with a Deos, but good luck playing both of them on the same turn. We also have the Great Draco Rex in here, with which you will be able to remove a lot of extra stuff from the board. The Windpeak Worms are obviously going to be absolutely amazing, giving you a lot of extra damage and armor, and don't forget the Kindred is only for the discount. You can still pay 8 mana and deal the 5 damage and gain the 5 armor. And lastly, we do have Deathwing, which gives you a ton of extra armor, a ton of extra board presence, removal, and even some extra value, shuffling you some random legendary dragons for only 1 mana each. The 5 damage hero power is also going to be a great way to be closing out games, so all in all, it's a great combo. For the mulligan, clearly you are going to want to be curving out nicely with your early game dragons, so look for those. The Dark Rider ain't the worst. The Cataclysmic War Axe could be nice if you're curving into it, that kind of stuff. So yeah, all around that's it for the deck. Hope you enjoyed the guide. Now let's check out some of my games against other fellow creators on the Fury Crafting stream. Hope you enjoy. None of those. Doo-doos. How's it going, Vero? We speak English over here. Nothing. Can't complain. Had some good ones, had some not so good ones. Something for everybody kind of deal. Bottom druids. Some big druid action, no doubt. There was some support for that. This guy might help, but probably not, because he's not going to be playing him. He's going to be cheating him out, isn't he? Poison Boy should be helping. Yeah, perhaps. That's a lot of ramp, dude. Can you, like, not ramped for free frickin' mana right there? So that's how it's gonna be, is it? I guess I could have tried to see if the 2 damage lands. I should have. Dude already has 8 freaking mana though. Crazy. Mm-hmm. Okay. Turn 5. Turn 5 in it. Let's push the tempo ball. That's where the joke part comes in, Vero. Yikes. He hasn't spent that much mana, right? Sadly, I ain't got shit to play. I guess this ain't too bad. Well, this guy's gonna go crazy if he starts playing a bunch. See how that go. Couple of 5s. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Uh-oh. Miss me with that shit? Stop killing my shit, dude. That'd be the most rigged shit if that's explosive trap. Oh, come on, bro. You have got to be shitting me. That's close to lethal. But it ain't. If he doesn't gain armor, we have this guy. Just play a couple of big men. The feeling of not expecting Ziliax anymore. Not very many things beat that in life, guys. Not very many things beat that. It's better than sex. I have the sex all the time with the female, so I should know. Too much Nanga, guys. Too much, too much. Should be giving away another regular bundle really soon, guys, so be on the lookout for that. We still have a mega bundle to give away, we still have a regular bundle to give away. So pay close attention to those. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. With the 5 damage AoE, we get mostly there. So let's go ahead and do that. Right. Stop it with the frickin' taunts, bruh. Throw a brother a little bit of mana, too. Enough of that bullshit. He already played both Ebb and Flows. Burned one. 2? I don't know. Mine a frickin' Lee. Got him. Can't complain, Hawk. Welcome to the stream, bud. Okay, let's do one more game and get another regular bundle giveaway on the roads. These two are kind of contradicting each other. Hey, look at that, it's Warshak. Let's try like this. Oof. Okay, well, those are cards. White blood. I mean, it definitely slowed it down, so what else do you want? I think the game feels decent. Nothing too OP. Priest was annoying. Priest. Go like this to maximize odds of this clearing. Nice. That was as good as I could have hoped for. Might as well play this guy. Not like this. You're fucking joking, bro. I mean, yeah, you're fucking joking. Gave him card draw. Guess I'ma keep that, but that was dumb as mud. God, I hate this guy so much. Give me that shit. Actually, why didn't I rewind? Rewinding does not trigger the death rattle. I'm a dumbass. Bit dumbass in it. That's a large man. Larger than it should have been. Demon Hunter definitely seemed pretty good. Shocking, I know. We're looking pretty Pepsimus Maximus. With all these weapons, what else would it be? Yeah. Get me out of my misery, I guess. We really curved out like shit there. This time for real. Okay, bit better, bit better. Wow, something resembling a curve, guys. Let's freaking go. This guy's pretty solid. Okay, give me those dark gifts. Wow. These are way too dark, guys. Dark as fuck, boy. Dark as fuck. It's kind of interesting. This does not much. Yeah, that'll do. I should have seen what happens here, and I regret. I regret. Dumbass. I'm trying, damn it. Trying, damn it. Yeah, Deathwing is wanting to know my location, it seems. I regret everything. I am botching a lot. This could end up being pretty shitty, and it is. Of course. Totally fucking it up. Should have attacked first before playing the rusher. Lifesteal 9-6. Funny. Funny hell. This is such bullshit. We have fully heralded. Let's see if we can find some good stuff. Oh man. Go fucking do it again. Well, that's not gonna be the worst Draco Rex I've seen. That all I do. Feels like it. Things are looking pretty hairy. Deathwing or Ragnaros off the top, por favor. That was funky for him. Gain a wee bit of armor never hurt nobody. Let me discover a spell. Feel like he's trying to pull a fast one on me next turn. I'd rather he didn't. Because he went awfully soft on me last turn. Awfully soft. Okay. There you go. I don't care about it too much right now, though. This ain't bad. If he has his Deathwing, he can clap it. These are pretty whatever. Discard my highest cost card. Well, fuck you too, game. Fuck you too. Cataclysmic, though. Cataclysmic right there. Trigger random friendly minions and turn effects. Who would have guessed it? Bit good, that one. I'm down to discard this pile of shit. I think we got him by the balls. Or do we? Got him by the balls and... We're one off lethal right now. So much for that statement. That statement aged poorly, guys. Piss. This is gonna give me a bigger, better weapon, and I'm gonna stop discarding my shit. I'm very passionate about stopping discarding my shit. Goes 11 damage himself. Can he find 10 extra? Perhaps. Not with that amount of cards, he can't, surely. Any second now, Vampire. Any second now. Maybe we're gonna start after this game, even. Ah. Son of a gun. Well, I'm pretty close to the edge. At least it went face, but so what? Yeah, it's pretty busted. Quite the sexual hero skin, that one. And boom goes the dynamite. Okay. Close. Real close. But not even. But not even. Sad. We actually started off real strong with this game, but the game had other plans for us. Okay, let's start another regular bundle giveaway, shall we? Let's do that then. Hopefully we don't get any bot spam. If the only interaction you've had with the stream is for the giveaway, I have bad news for you, son. Bad news for you, son. These are kind of light. Let's try like that. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say. Not bad. Also, how the fuck is this deck not running the Prescient Slither Drake, guys? Are you fucking kidding me? Why would you not be running the Slither Drake in this one? Are you drugs, fam? What's unusual about it? Hey, thank you very much for the sub, the gentleman. Appreciate ya. Hand buff, Pally apparently. Absolutely fucking not. What? Didn't even hero power. Is he like conceding? It's one off lethal. This turn better be one on lethal. Ah. Well, that was definitely one of the games ever. Nope, the Carver is cut. He is also nerfed. Really feel like this deck does deserve to have the Prescient Slither Drake in there. I mean, it's still a pretty busted card. Yeah, always has been. Keep on though. Nice. Nice little curve we got there. That ain't bad, but we don't have a turn 2. Divine Shield, Wind Fury, and Elusive, that's kind of nice. Get this guy a dunk. I'm stupid. Why am I like this today? Why am I like this today? 3 damage to the face could have gone. Instead, we left the rush not rushing. Happens a lot. Well, at least the Wind Fury lives. I don't know. The game is definitely a bit slower now. That's something to be happy about. It's something, it's something. This discard weapon really likes showing up, huh? I guess. Of course, on the non-attacking. Where else would it be? Why would you give it to the Wind Fury after all? Why would you do such a thing? This guy's not a dragon, by the way. Oh, man. Let's lose the 50-50 again. Of course, of course. This game would have been over if the 50-50 went our way. That's why it didn't. The leeches, is that you? Yo. Okay, subtle spectating us. Let's freaking go. Man. Okay, close. No cigar yet. Not the worst. We're pushing. I haven't seen a mage spell yet, actually. Rack. At least it went face, but damn. Why the discover this guy discovered? Why the discover indeed. Nothing Ragnaros off the top can't fix. Stadium announcer. Stadium announcer does have a lethal out with the discard shit we, for some reason, keep getting. Let's get discard shit, shall we? This also returns this shit back to his hand. There you freaking get. Yep. Got him. Got him for a change. That almost went sideways, but then it didn't. For a second there I thought we had the one that can't go face. Against Requiem of all people. See how that go then. I'd rather see what's in here first. This might be worth. This is also pretty sick, but against this guy, it's probably gonna be tokeny. Didn't this guy get buffed? Wasn't this guy supposed to wake up 2 turns sooner? Well, good news is next turn I'm gonna wake him up a couple of turns sooner. How's it going, Danny? Oh, right. I should have traded the 1-1, I'm a dumbass. Next turn, this is going to be a 6-5 with Rush, with Reborn. Comebacks as a 6-5. Kind of good that way. Could try to top deck a new card so this guy actually is awake. Could regret it big time though. Nah. Six mana with a 2 mana refresh. What's he gonna do to my body? Doesn't look too hot. Next turn, even with just the 6-5 remaining, we should be able to kill him with the weapon plus Recursory. Heck, even just Stadium Announcer might be enough. Probably not though, because he gained armor and now Rush. Sick burns, by the way. It'll grow back. The little dragon that could. Okay. All around that was alright. Weird Dragon Warrior list. Kinda feels wrong not to have the 6-8. Honestly, I'd cut the Stadium Announcer for the 6-8 because a little bit too weapon heavy with these. With Brute Keeper, with the other guy. I would definitely add the 6-8 instead.